Since it's been a fair few years since we've last set foot in Baldur's Gate, I thought who better to break down the teaser than Larian's own Swen Vincke. So he has kindly volunteered to take us through all the tidbits of Mind Flayers and Flaming Fists.
Alright, so you're seeing the city of Baldur's Gate 3 to start with, which I think is its first 3D rendition actually ever done. And actually that image that you saw is going to be featured in the books of the tabletop game. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Then you see a knight who belongs to a group of mercenaries called the Flaming Fist, who are doing law and order in the outer sides of the city. And into part what's called the lower city. You have also an upper city.
I serve the Flaming Fist!
Then you see that there's been conflict, clearly. There's dead bodies on everywhere. And then something's happening to this knight. And he's actually undergoing a version of what we would call accelerated ceremorphosis, which is basically a way of reproduction that these creatures called the Mind Flayers have. They stick a tadpole in people's heads. That tadpole grows and then it turns a human being or any humanoid being into a Mind Flayer. And these Mind Flayers, they're the guys, you know them from Stranger Things maybe?
What? The Mind Flayer.
What the hell is that?
So they're these creatures with these tentacles. They're psionic creatures, so they're very, very, very intelligent. But they're hive creatures. They have elder brains that command them, and so they used to have an incredible empire called the Mind Flayer Empire, and that spanned many, many, many planes. And but it went wrong for them, and so they've been in hiding ever since in a place called the Underdark, which is like the deep underground of this world of Forgotten Realms. And so clearly, somehow, they've managed to get people into Baldur's Gate that are turning into Mind Flayers, and you see some shots where they're flying in the distance, so clearly it's an invasion of Mind Flayers also. And at the very last shot, you see that big thing with tentacles there, that's called a nautiloid, and that's the thing that they used to have when they were having their ancient empire, think of it as a spaceship that was capable of navigating the astral plane, which is yeah, that's what you're seeing. So knight turning into Mind Flayer, city and a lot of shit. Time to gather the party.